There's nothing like the... intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's McGrady. Pass to James. Şengün, a screen on Thomas. James passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Picked it. 3-on-3. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. They get it back. Queen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Wallace with it. Working on Şengün. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
McGrady, shot is off. Wallace, left side. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. For Utah, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Utah moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Again, Utah good for 2.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. It's tipped. Şengün with a steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Utah.
Ooh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Washington trails by 3. Wallace outside. Launches the 3. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
James against Thomas. James outside. Shot clock at 6. McGrady, good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And get up and start moving with your mascot, Flex Players.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Oh, Carter with the block. 1:11 left to play in the first. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to James. Here's Queen. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. First shot won't go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now Carter from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. James outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. To win the run, and he hits the jumper. He gets it up. Not going to go that time. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Washington up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so in the game for Washington. Here's Thomas for 3. Utah grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season in Washington in this one.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
17. Shooting 1.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Johnson passes to Şengün. Releases. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Covered by Johnson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Utah leading. Down low. Here's Richardson. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Defensive foul.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Utah timeout call.
Attention fans, now on the court is your squad. All right, fans.
It's the All-Star break. Here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Washington, #1, the 4th spot held by Utah.
It seems like the break has done wonders for these teams' legs. They're both running the floor just so well.
Washington trails by 4. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Money from the wing. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. McGrady, the pass to Richardson. He buries it from 3. Richardson's got 6 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
To the middle. Here's Clingan. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Sengun throw it down.
Textbook work by Sengun, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Washington again can't hit. Cavs leading by 5. James outside. Clingan with a screen to the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Washington. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Fires the 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James. Again, Utah good for 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
1:04 left in the first half of this game. From downtown, sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Johnson. 15 in his last outing. McGrady, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Out left to the wing. Deflects the pass. James deciding where to go with it. Doing what he does. LeBron.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They lead by the biggest mark.